The main problems, besides the US going cowboy style in the entire planet, doing whatever they want without even pretending they adhere to any norms, rules, or ethics, is that no one is paying for the UN. The UN has a membership that the different countries are paying, with the US being the largest contributor. And why is that? Because the UN was basically created by the US. It was created to keep world peace, but it was also created as a way to do foreign affairs and doing PR and doing campaigns in other countries, usually with a humanitarian mantle, but it was a way to keep the finger on the pulse of the world and keep influencing and all of that. But the US is now kind of done with it. It doesn't need it. They have way too much power and it's just an inconvenience. So with the US being out, there is a $2 billion debt that the US hasn't paid for its UN membership. The membership from the previous year and the membership from this year, which is 700 to 800 millions. And Trump has said he's not going to pay any of that. And some other countries are not paying. And basically the whole thing cannot function if it's self-funded, the UN. So it cannot really function. And they say that the funds will probably run out by summer. So how much does this mean in the reality as we live it today? Because the UN has been criticized so many times because it cannot actively stop any country from breaking its laws. And the biggest example is US itself. US has actively broken the rules, promises, and commitments they have as a UN founding nation whenever it served them in different wars, from Libya to Syria to Iraq and so forth and so forth. So yes, we all know that the UN is pretty incapable in terms of actioning or stopping countries, but it's still a very important humanitarian avenue for trying to have some peacemaking after a war has broken out, trying to have a neutral party enter a conflict, whether it is to help provide humanitarian aid or to do some reporting. The UN has a lot of problems, but at least it's something, right? So in my opinion, if the UN is no more, it's just another example that right now there is no facade. Like the ethics, the morals are out of the window. It's not even pretending. Everything now in the world scene is about raw power and leverage. Who can hurt the other person the most? Who can last longer while being hurt? Who can squeeze the little guys out?